My name is Julie Fry. Today, I am going to make something invisible magically appear right before your eyes. It's something that you come in contact with every single day, and you don't even know it. Consider this. A plane flies low to the ground and cannot be detected on a radar in the airport tower. With the information that I'm going to tell you, I'm going to elevate your knowledge of this invisible thing, and it's going to show up on all of your personal radars. I'm going to tell you what it is, what it's for, where you find it, how it interacts with people, how it interacts with animals, and how it interacts with the environment. Okay, the big reveal. Today we're talking about triclosan. Triclosan is also known by the marketing names that are listed underneath it. What it is a chemical that is an antibacterial and antifungal agent. It was originally patented by Colgate in 1966 to be used in gingivitis, or be used to fight gingivitis in toothpaste. After that, it became prevalently used in hospitals as a very powerful surgical scrub. After that, it totally went through the consumer market. So I told you about what it is and what it does, so let's talk about where it can be found. And I have visual aids for you. And what I'm going to be doing is passing around some products for you, and I would like for you to look on the back, and you can see triclosan in these products. And some of these products look like they've been used. It's because I took them out of the kitchens and the bathrooms here. So this will give you an idea. But I'd like for you to look at them and look for that active ingredient. And look at my display here. Triclosan can be found in thousands of products, from soap to clothing, furniture, toys. You wouldn't believe it. By estimates of American scientists, we're talking over 2,000 products. Triclosan is a $1 billion industry. And by some estimates, they are producing over 1 million pounds of this chemical every year that goes into the consumer products. So you've seen the many places where it can be found. Now I want to talk about how humans are exposed to it. So anytime you use one of these products, the chemical interacts with your body. And what it does is it absorbs through your skin, through your mouth, through your nose, or through your intestinal tract. And what they're finding is that this chemical is showing up in human plasma, in mucus, in breast milk. And the CDC actually did a survey of the American population. And what they found was in over 75% of the people that they surveyed, they found concentrated levels of triclosan in their urine. Over the past 2 years, the amount of that chemical has increased by over 40%. So what does that do to the human body, being exposed to this on such a regular basis? What they're finding is it's linked to several conditions, and those include cancer, heart and muscle damage, hormone disruption, infertility, thyroid disease, liver dysfunction, and autoimmune disorders. So now let's look at how triclosan impacts the animal kingdom, particularly in a laboratory environment. I'm talking about where they take animals into the lab and expose them to this chemical. What happens to them? And this is information that's published in Science News and Scientific American. So when they expose it to mice and fish, they experience heart failure, muscle failure, and cancerous tumors. Rats and sheep had stunted development, endocrine and thyroid failure, and frogs grew from tadpoles into adult frogs very rapidly. So our final way to look at triclosan is how it interacts with the environment. The EPA has discovered that this chemical has now polluted all of our waterways. It's in our rivers, streams, and our lakes. And it is destroying algae, which is the food source, in our water systems. As well, they're finding high concentrations of it in earthworms, in fish, and in dolphins. And it bioaccumulates. So that means it just keeps adding more and more in. When exposed to other things in the environment, this chemical creates toxic waste. So when it comes in contact with sunlight and chlorinated water, it turns into dioxin or chloroform. So in conclusion, we've looked at what it is, what it does, where you can find it, how it interacts with people, how it interacts with animals, and how it interacts with the environment. So abracadabra, at first you didn't see it, but now you do. And through my magic wand of information, I've elevated this for you, and now it should show up on all of your radars. Thank you very much. You've been a great audience. So are we done? Oh, you're still painting. Should just sit on.